you're looking for the perfect brake angle, now this video is for you. Now, this product is made by 3D Lab, and thank you for giving me this version that has my initials on it. DEE Mini forward drive. Now this product is a 3D printed, so it's very light. Now when you purchase this pack, it includes the base, which has a sandpaper on it. Okay. Then you got the sliders. Now you can choose from 9 degree. We also have the 7 degree. We also have the 13 and the 11. But don't worry, they have other angles to choose from. I believe they also have the even numbers, such as the 8, 10, 6, and the 12 degree angle. Alright, so let's start. Now I'll be using the 11 degree. Now let's put this aside first. 9, 13, 7, and let's just use the 11 degree angle. Now if you flip this one, you will see there's holes here. Now this is where you're going to screw your FRP plates. Okay. Now you can use a single popsicle, okay, or a double popsicle. You can also use your anti-sabit FRP, okay, and you can also use your FRP knot. Okay. Now I would highly recommend to use a double popsicle. Okay. Now let me just align it here and then screw it in. If you're going to use the 11, the 13, the 10 degree, it's okay to use the regular screw, this one, okay? But if you use the 7 degree or the 6 degree angle, I would suggest to countersunk your FRP plates. Now let me just mount it here and then screw this plate on the adjuster. Alright, so I'm done mounting the popsicle to the slider. So the next step will be have to use your Tamiya tape. Next, get your brake sponge and then stick it on the slider. Okay, as you can see, it's the angle, right? So place your sponge on the highest angle. Okay. So whether it's 3mm or 2mm, it's fine. Okay. Now, get the base. Okay. So put it on top. This. Okay. As you can see, there's a small hole here. That's for your finger. Then hold it like this, and then start moving it back and forth, back and forth. Don't rush. Okay. Just do it slowly at first. You go faster and faster. As you can see, there's a bit of residue here. First. Okay. And there's already an angle here, but if it's not yet enough, wait more. Alright, so I'm done. And as you can see, there is already an angle. Okay. Alright guys, so let's make a comparison here. I'm done trimming the brakes for the 13, 11, 9, and 7 angle. Alright, so this is the 13 and this is the 11 degree angle. So as you can see, there. This is the 13, it's a bit high. And this is the 11. There you can see the angle. Okay. And then let's compare the 9 and the 7 degree angle. There you go. So this is the 9. And you can see the 7, it's really low. Okay, there you go. So these are the comparison of the 13, 11, 9, and 7 angles. It's up to you which one are you going to use for the race. But for me, I would like to start with the 13 and then jump to 9. But it depends on how your car reacts on the racetrack. Before I forgot, this one is the sandpaper, right? If you want to replace this one, let's say it's already worn out, there's a sandpaper guide here. Okay, for example, this is your sandpaper. Okay, so you just have to here. Okay, put the sandpaper here. There we go. Okay, and then just mark it with the pen or pencil. Okay, and after that you can cut it and then stick it in the middle part, and you already have a brand new sandpaper. For the price, I'll put it in the description box, but you can message 3D Lab to their Facebook page if you have concerns or if you want to place an order. Again, if you're looking for the perfect brake angle, this product is for you. And that's it for our video. I hope you learned something from it. Stay safe, have fun, keep on racing. See ya. We are inviting you to visit the Attic Yarn and Hobby Studio in Marikina City and experience a wonderful time building and playing with your Tamiya car. We have daily fun race, time attack, and multi-tournament. Track layout changes every month to make things challenging. I hope you learned something from this video. Stay safe and have fun racing.